Hello Internet, my name is Daniel O'Brien and welcome to another episode of Obsessive Pop Culture Disorder, the only show on the Internet. Today's episode wonders... I love everything about buddy cop movies. The cops, that they are buddies, et al. Even though they're a little bit racist, that... Oh yeah, you didn't... They're racist? Okay. So, the joy of buddy cop movies comes from the pairing of unlikely partners. It started with straight-laced guy with wild... crazy street smart guy, Tango and Cash, Starsky and Hutch, agents of Cracked.
Everything you say and do is like, stab him in the throat with scissors.
Well, when it was no longer surprising to see a by-the-books guy and a wild card guy working together, unlikely came to mean one is white and one is black. Showtime, Miami Vice, Lethal Weapon 2, Lethal Weapon 4.
Just me, you, and this cat are dumb enough to be down here.
Nearly a catastrophe, huh?
When that no longer seemed surprising, Hollywood's next stage in the buddy cop evolution was Dog. K-9 paired Jim Belushi with a German Shepherd, and Turner and Hooch paired Tom Hanks with one of those sloppy, jowly, wrinkly, like what is it? A Rinkweiler? We don't know. We may never know. It's impossible to know. Some kind of mud, sounds like. Anyway, then Hollywood just kept making more of these movies. Top Dog, where Chuck Norris and a dog team up to track down Nazis, and Cop Dog, where a kid's dad and his dog both die, but then the dog comes back as a ghost cop dog to help him track down his father's murderer. Did I make either of these up?
Man, that dog is some kind of hero, you know that? Yeah, so I've been told.
Felt the cold breath of vengeance.
Get him, boys!
Holy shit. All right. So Hollywood thinks, look, a white guy and a black guy working together. Isn't that wacky? And then the next wackiest thing they could think of is a white guy getting paired with a dog. The genre stopped being about unlikely partners, and it became the white guy gets paired with wacky things genre. There has never been a movie that partnered a black cop with a dog, at least not to my very extensive and specific knowledge. So do you understand now why it's racist? Good. Because this is the part where I tell you this episode has actually nothing to do with racism. Boom! Buddy cop movies, the best ones, are about tension between the two main characters.
I'm talking about springtime. You can feel it in the air. The only spring I can feel is definitely not in the air.
And this weird trend we're talking about, it has nothing to do with racism. Hollywood isn't saying that it can replace black people with dogs. They're just out of unlikely pairs. And what that means is that we will never see a good buddy cop movie again. There's no longer any combination of two people that would be considered weird to us. It used to be simple to see what two characters would have inherent tension. A cop and an ex-con, like in 48 Hours.
I hate rednecks. You people are rednecks.
Streetwise black cop and some nerdy white cops, like in Beverly Hills Cop.
Will you listen to me?
I am not listening to him.
Rookie FBI agent and a veteran agent, like in Point Break.
Oh, what happened? You cut yourself shaving?
I don't think I want to surf right now.
All of those pairings, good versus bad, black versus white, old versus young, they all had clear tensions built in. But once we crossed that threshold and we paired man with beast, we ran out. There are no longer any pairs that lend themselves to the buddy cop format. Rush Hour paired a black guy with an Asian guy, even though there's no clear inherent tension there. In Theodore Rex, Whoopi Goldberg got paired up with a T-Rex. Yeah, they tracked down a killer of dinosaurs.
He's a cop.
Mahalo!
You gotta make him look like a real cop.
I'm too sexy for my clothes.
We're throwing every possible pairing at the wall, hoping something sticks. That's why most modern buddy cop movies are homages to or meta-commentaries on the genre, like Hot Fuzz or 21 Jump Street or The Other Guys.
You stop it, man? What?
The sad truth is that there will never be a truly authentic, good buddy cop movie ever again. Solid episode. I usually ruin things that you like, but this time I ruined things that haven't come out. I future ruined buddy cop movies that haven't come out yet. I am finding my footing with this show. It's gonna be a good show. Tune in next time. Our topic will be me calling Nicolas Cage to see if he'll rob a bank with me. I shouldn't broadcast that.
Welcome to Temple Academy. The entire first year is safety. The second year is safety and maintenance.
What is Force class?
Use the Force!
By light of nothing, by dark of bright, the Jedi way. We look, we are, protect, Jedi, good, yes.
That was nothing.
Jedi code.
No. Not the